Welcome to the Support Center. My name is Tom. We're going to look at the File Uploads tool and how you, as an admin, can upload files to your admin site and then where these will appear on your family site and how families can access these files you've uploaded. Let's go ahead and dive in here. So I'm on my admin site, and to get to the File Uploads, I simply come over here to the left and I click on Uploads, and there I am on the File Uploads. You can see I have no files out here, so let's do the first step, and that's actually uploading some files. Now I can simply drag and drop them to the screen, or I can click on the Uploads button. I can browse out, and I can grab some pictures. I can grab multiples, as you can see. The only catch here is file sizes are limited to 25 megs or less per file, so just realize that. Now let's say I uploaded these to my root of my file uploads folder. Maybe I want to organize these a little bit. Click on new folder, create a new folder. I can actually grab multiples and move them. I'm going to move them to images. There they are, moved to images. Okay. Let's see, maybe I want to upload a document. So I'm going to create documents folder. Oh, put that in the wrong spot. So I'm going to delete that. There's how you delete. Come to files, new subfolder. There we go. Capital D. Okay, that's a lowercase I. I can rename these too, just like that. Some basic file upload editing features here. So maybe I want to upload a document. I've got a sample file out here. There we go. So I've organized a little bit. Okay. So like I said, 25 meg per file is your limit. Other thing you want to be a little cautious of is when you do rename or move these things, as you're linking these to different areas of your site, if I were to rename this file or rename this folder, if I scroll up here, I will actually see the link, and you can see the name of the file is in the link, the name of the folder is in the link. So if I rename this, I'm going to break those links to my site. So you just want to be cautious if you move things around, if you've already linked them, knowing that you may quote break something. Easy enough to fix once you've figured out what you've done, but just so you're aware of it. Also, there are some unique folders that'll appear out here. So if families are uploading files to their profile or different areas of the site that they have access to, there'll be a CK Families folder here. If you're uploading documents to your classes, you'll see a classes folder. Again, you want to be careful not to delete those or change those. All right, so how do these work? So there's a few different ways or places that these appear on your site. So one nice feature is if I come over here to pages, anywhere that there is a widget in use, I can actually create a file uploads widget. So I'm going to do this on the home page, and I'm already logged in, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to my private home page, create a new row. We won't go into details how to create widgets here. I just want to show you the file uploads widget. Maybe we'll call this vacation, and I can actually click on settings, and I can pick the actual folder I want to show. So there we go, images. All right, so now if I come back to my family site, go to my home page, I will see that file uploads widget with the files that are in it. So maybe you've got a lot of documents you want to show your families or give them access to. This is one of the many ways to do that. Okay, you can also use or link to the file uploads on any page on your site or any area of your site that uses the text editor. So let's see what that looks like. So if I come over here to pages, I'm on my custom pages. I'll select a dynamic text area page. The About Us uses the text editor. So if I scroll down, these are the text editor buttons. There's two of them that tie to file uploads, hyperlinks and images. So I'm going to click down here. So maybe I want to link to my document. So if I highlight the item, click on the hyperlink icon, and then Browse Server actually opens up a new window, and this should look very familiar. This is back to the file uploads, and I can find the item I want to link to, double click. There we have it. There's some other things I can change, but I just wanted to show you what the Browse Server button does. And then maybe I want to actually insert an image, I would click on the image icon. Again, browse server. Takes me back out to the file uploads, and I can find what I want. Maybe it's this one. I can change the size. Okay, there it is inserted. So I'm going to save it. So now if I preview that, it was About Us page I'm working on. Here's that page. Here's the image that I inserted into the page. And here is the link to the document. Okay, it opened up right there. So there you get the idea. So like I said, basically anywhere on your site that you are using the text editor, you can link to those items in file uploads. You can also insert a file uploads widget onto any of your widget pages, whether it be the home page or another one of your website pages. So on your admin site, to get to the file uploads, you'd simply go to Uploads, and there you'll see it. You can do some basic things with organizing these. There's actually even some image editing features here, some really stripped down versions. You can rotate images, crop images, some basic editing features there. If you need further assistance with the file uploads tool, log into your admin site and click on Create a Ticket.